Hey, and welcome to the Lost Artistry Lash channel. If you're new to our channel, my name's Kaitlyn. I am an educator at Lost Artistry Lash. Today's focus is all on the mastery of hybrid lash extensions. So today's video is a little bit different than most of our videos. We're gonna first run through some Q&A that you guys have asked us about hybrid lashes. So our goal is to answer your questions and then bring a hybrid set to life on a real life model. So I'm super excited to share this with you guys. How this is gonna work is Anna has all of your list of questions that you've sent to us through comments, DMs, all that good stuff. So she's gonna read through your questions and I'm gonna answer them to the best of my abilities. And afterwards, we're gonna bring a hybrid set to life with a very unique mapping. So be sure to stay to the end so you can see the map and watch the set come to life.
So question number one is, do you have to do a 50-50 blend between classics and volume?
That's a really good question. So a lot of people are taught to do hybrids by learning that you have to mix 50% classics and 50% volumes throughout the entire set. And when you're blending them together, you have to go classic, volume, classic, volume, classic, volume, classic, volume across the entire eye. So that's very standard. That's like the basics of hybrid. You can totally follow that. That's great. But you can also break the rules a little bit. So that's actually what we're doing today. On my model, I'm gonna be working with volume lashes across the entire bottom layer and classic lashes across the entire top layer. So it's still a 50-50 blend, but a very different technique when it comes to application. Another thing you can do is break the norm altogether. You can do less classics or less volumes and just charge accordingly. Let's say you do 75% volume lashes with 25% classics for just a little bit of added texture. You can do that. Just charge about 25% more than you do for your hybrid lashes already.
What dimension and diameter should you use for hybrids?
That's also a good question. Okay, so the dimension and diameter is completely up to you. So a classic diameter falls between the range of 0.10 and 0.25 in flat lash. So you can use any diameter between there. Let's say for your set you want a light finish or your client has super weak natural lashes. You're gonna wanna choose a diameter for your classics that's like a 0.10 or 0.12. And as you move higher in diameter, it gets more dramatic and more weight. So you wanna kind of take both how dramatic of a set your client wants into consideration as well as their natural lash health. Lower diameter equals less drama, less weight. Higher diameter equals more drama and more weight. On top of that, when it comes to dimensions, it all depends on the diameter you're using, your client's natural lash health, and the look that you're going for. So again, same rules apply. Smaller diameter equals less weight, but higher dimension equals more drama. So that's a whole course in itself. We do have a course on this. It's called Volume Mastery. I'm not gonna get into the nitty-gritty details about everything that goes into just deciding a dimension and diameter for volumes because that is a lot. So definitely check out our online Volume Mastery course if you want more information.
Question number three, can you use flat lashes for hybrid?
Yes, you can absolutely use flat lashes for hybrids. So let's say your client has weaker natural lashes, but they want more drama. That's totally a thing that's gonna happen. If that's what they want, you might have to use flat lashes. Flat lashes are a classic lash, but with a flat cross section. Very interesting. It's a different shape at the base. So that flat cross section equals less weight on the natural lashes and more darkness. So a flat lash weighs 40% less than a standard classic lash. So it's a great option if you're looking to keep those natural lashes super duper healthy, but their lash line as dark as possible.
And question number four, how do you charge for a hybrid set?
So we kind of ran through that in question one, but I'm just gonna briefly touch over that again. So a hybrid lash service should fall between your price range of your classics and volume. Here at our Lost Artistry Lash Salon, we charge right in the middle of our classics and volume for hybrids. But again, as discussed, you can price a little bit more or a little bit less depending on the blend of classics and volume that you choose to use within your set. Before we do today's set, I just have a question for you. Are there any lash related questions that you need answering? If you have any, comment them below. We would love to tailor our videos to your questions. Okay, let's get into today's hybrid lash set.